What's going on, my wonderful retro squad? This is your boy Retro Quin, and today we're gonna be checking out Lesley from Dave featuring Ruel. And y'all told me to make sure I had the lyrics, and y'all said that if I enjoyed that first song that we done from Dave, that I would really enjoy this one because it kind of displays more of his storytelling and stuff. So we're finna go ahead and get into it. And I see that it's 11 minutes, so we probably won't, break down too much of it. I want to just kind of pay more attention to the lyrics and the storytelling on it, but we will check out, talk about a couple of things. So let's go ahead and get into it. Dave, Lesley. We got some real subtle vibes coming in.
Look, they say the universe, it works in a strange way. And it must be true because we ain't from the same background or same place. But me and Lesley ended up on that same train. I'm talking every day. I used to wake up around 7 or 8 to catch the 906 on Norbury Station. 2 different worlds in the same location. And one day we ended up speaking. And I would talk about college, she would talk about meetings and how she's planning on leaving, how she hates what she does but she needs it. I asked her what she would do when it's the weekend, and she said, I don't know myself, I don't know myself no more. She used to be the life of the party for true, and now she going out hardly ever. Her man got her in the yard forever, and her friends wanna help, but it's hard to tell her, hard to let her know that her man's possessive and aggressive. And she can't even see it, but for them it's clear as day. She's in a situation. Her friend Hannah had a man that was manipulative, so she can see it from a mile off. Turtleneck jumpers, makeup around the eye spots, all the signs were there. But Lesley made it seem a light affair, said it wasn't right to share. Her boyfriend, he was a mystery man. Didn't know much about him, but he's been in a can. Name's Jason, he's a bad boy with no reasoning. To be honest, I don't know what Les sees in him, cause she's a good girl with a sweet heart, but they both got demons and a deep past. Opposites attract, apparently. Never heard her talk about a family ever.
Hold on. So I see. I see. We got, when it comes to Dave, like the word storytelling, like deep storytelling is the first thing that comes to mind. Especially since I checked out that first song and now I'm checking out this one, I can definitely tell like super heavy on the storytelling. But so far it seemed like, Dave met this girl named Lesley. They was talking, chopping it up and stuff on the bus. He had feelings for her and stuff. So he was looking forward to getting on the I guess that's the bus or the train, whatever he was referencing to, but he was looking forward to that 9:08 or 9 o'clock time, because he knew that would be time with him and Lesley, time that they could spend together. But he wanted to kind of move a little past that, and he was asking like, hey, what you doing for the weekend? Maybe we can hang out, maybe we can get to know each other more. And she responded by like, I don't know myself anymore. And that's deep. That is very deep. And even going on into that, he talked about Hannah, which is Lesley's friend. I think that's what it said. But and then he was like, we could see the signs from a mile away, the turtleneck, the makeup around the eye, the eyes and stuff like that. So that right there let me know that we probably dealing with an abusive relationship, in which Jason is the one that's abusing Lesley, but she don't want to talk about it. But that's where it seemed like, we going with this so far. I'm gonna run it back from the top and listen to it again just to make sure that I'm, headed down the right path, because I don't want to be way out in left field with it. But that's what I'm picking up right now. But this deep. This is very deep.
Look, they say the universe, it works in a strange way. And it must be true because we ain't from the same background or same place. But me and Lesley ended up on that same train. I'm talking every day. I used to wake up around 7 or 8 to catch the 906 on Norbury Station. 2 different worlds in the same location. And one day we ended up speaking. And I would talk about college, she would talk about meetings and how she's planning on leaving, how she hates what she does but she needs it. I asked her what she would do when it's the weekend, and she said, I don't know myself, I don't know myself no more.
That's deep, man.
She used to be the life of the party for true. And now she going out hardly ever. Her man got her in the yard forever. And her friends wanna help, but it's hard to tell her. Hard to let her know that her man's possessive and aggressive. And she can't even see it, but for them it's clear as day. She's in a situation. Her friend Hannah had a man that was manipulative, so she can see it from a mile off. Turtleneck jumpers, makeup around the eye spots, all the signs were there. But Lesley made it seem a light affair, said it wasn't right to share.
So and see, I've which I done talked about it a little, but I don't really elaborate it on on it too much. But me growing up, my mom was in an abusive relationship with my stepdad, so like I kind of I kind of know about this type of stuff. As far as like knowing the signs and people, but right here he was like, Lesley made it seem like a light affair. And she was kind of making light of the situation, and she wasn't really shedding too much light on it. Really just kind of keeping Jason a secret, so to speak. But when you're dealing with abusive relationships and stuff like that, it's one of those things where you kind of you're real shameful, and well, I don't even want some of it is shame, and some of it is like just kind of wanting to be sheltered and just kind of keep yourself away from the world and stuff, cause you don't want people to know what you're dealing with at home and stuff. So, right here, Lesley really just trying to keep people away, keep people out of her business, and just let them know like, hey, it ain't nothing serious, even though it is something very, very serious.
Signs were there, but Lesley made it seem a light affair, said it wasn't right to share. Her boyfriend, he was a mystery man, didn't know much about him, but he's been in a can. Name's Jason, he's a bad boy with no reasoning. To be honest, I don't know what Les sees in him, cause she's a good girl with a sweet heart, but they both got demons and a deep past. Opposites attract, apparently. Never heard her talk about her family ever. He was all that she had until they had an argument and he stopped calling her back. And I don't know if there was more to the story than that, cause she plays things down, but according to that, he went.
See, right there, he just said like, I don't know whether or not there's more to the story, but she, like she keep playing it to the left, keep downplaying it like it ain't really much of nothing. So he want to kind of pick her brain, to know more about it and stuff. But at the same time, Dave don't want to be like, ultra aggressive and kind of overstep his boundaries either, cause they not in a relationship, but even though he trying to get to know her and stuff, he don't want to overstep those boundaries. So it seemed like he's still trying to respect her and her relationship, even though he kind of understand and see what's going on though.
He was all that she had until they had an argument and he stopped calling her back. And I don't know if there was more to the story than that, cause she plays things down, but according to that, he went missing one day in the morning, he ran. She's doing overtime, struggling affording a flat, till she lost her job, it fucked all of her plans. Couldn't pay the rent, borrowing and calling for cash. But Hannah, she was there for her, care for her. When I saw Les, she told me, I don't know myself.
That cut deep, man.
Les saying I got nothing to live for, it's been raw, but David, I ain't never been this poor, there's no income, my boyfriend left me, so how the fuck am I gonna survive when his kid's born? And I said it's a blessing as mad as it is, and Les, I never even knew that you were having a kid. Bro, she's 4 months pregnant, young and neglected, single, but I don't think she wants to accept it, so she's still texting exes, trying to get this back on track, but I don't think that she gets it.
Wait. Now this a whole nother twist to the story. So Jason done left Lesley, just left her high and dry. She's struggling, trying to borrow money. They say robbing Peter to pay Paul, to make ends meet. And on top of that, she 4 months pregnant. But it seemed like, she don't want to be left, high and dry as a single mom. So she's still trying to, I guess, mend a relationship with Jason, letting him know like, hey, we got a baby together. I need you to help me raise this baby and stuff like that. So I'm wondering where exactly is this gonna go? But that I wasn't expecting that. That's a crazy twist right there.
Neglected, single, but I don't think she wants to accept it. So she's still texting exes, trying to get this back on track, but I don't think that she gets it. It's It's emotional obsession, clinical depression. Life is a lesson. And you ain't gotta sit and cry. 'Cause Lesley, living in this gift called life. There's no better gift than a gift of life. So, can you handle it? I don't know myself. I don't know myself no more. But that changed her perspective. Late in December, her baby's expected to drop. She's accepted, excited, electric, pumped. Only gotta wait a few months. Her and Hannah had lunch. Told her she's pregnant. And they're the closest of brethren, so she didn't stunt to tell her. I think that it's an error. You ain't a mum for a day, you're a mum forever. Whatever, and you and Jason break up whenever. If I'm honest, that's something you should have done together. She doesn't know that her and Jason going out again, and Jason doesn't know that Leslie's carrying a child for them. She had daydreams of settling down with Jason. Better cause now they're together, it's wild. Feeling like she needs to call her friends and tell them cause wow, she's letting them down, but most of them are never around. She calls Hannah the next day. Still trying to figure out the best way to tell her that she's getting back together with an ex-flame. So she left her a voicemail like, yo,
hold on, y'all, hold on. So, no, it seems like Lesley is keeping this a secret from everybody. Because I think you said even Jason don't know. And, you know, Hannah don't know. So she trying to figure out a way, you know, even though Lesley and Hannah is best friends, she trying to figure out a way, you know, to tell Hannah like, hey, I'm pregnant. Or not pregnant. I think she already told her that she's pregnant. And then Hannah was like, you know, this isn't nothing that's like a one-time thing. Like, you're a mom forever. Like, once you know, have this baby, that's yours. But I think now she's trying to figure out a way to tell Hannah, like, hey, man, Jason back together. We gonna, you know, work things out. And I'm pretty sure she don't want to tell Hannah because she know, especially if they best friends and stuff, she know Hannah gonna keep it real with her. Like, girl, you don't need to be with him. Like, you know the situation that y'all was in, or, you know, you just coming out of. But I'm pretty sure Leslie want to do it for the sake of the kid. Like, interesting.
Still trying to figure out the best way to tell her that she's getting back together with an ex-flame. So she left her a voicemail like, yo, Hannah, it's Les, can you call me back? I want to talk about the baby, you, me, Jason, all of that. I've been feeling like I need to get my aura back. I used to be so fucking confident, but these days, I swear that I don't know myself. I don't know myself no more. It's 3:30. Lesley was meant to get a scan, but today I think she's going home early. Trying to talk to Jason, tell him about the kid, addressing any reservations. Have that conversation. Middle of the summer and it's raining. Waiting at the train station. Hella cancellation, so she gets a taxi. Sitting in the backseat. Blue jean jacket and a maxi. Actually tired and her legs are aching. Touch the destination. Way faster than a cab driver's estimation. She put the key in the door. She couldn't believe what she see on the floor. Some size 5 trainers, raging, tears in her eyes, but it's cool, cause they must be the neighbors. And Jason's in the bedroom, fully naked. Lesley running up the stairs, but she's making noise. And she can hear Jason's voice saying hide in the closet, but he's made his choice, so she bursts in, saying what kind of person would cheat on his pregnant girlfriend, Jason. Saying what the fuck, you're pregnant, what the fuck? You weren't even gonna tell me, I mean, what the fuck? What do you want from us? Nah, you ain't in love, you just wanna love. Lesley telling Jason, I don't wanna love. I don't wanna you and I don't wanna us. And also, I don't wanna talk loads. One more line before I dash like Morse code. Open the wardrobe. Jason.
Hold on, y'all, hold on. Like, the visual representation that Dave is giving us, man. Like, Lesley coming home, you know, of course, her and Jason, you know, kind of back together now. She come home, open the front door, and I'm guessing she probably got home a little sooner than Jason expected or something like that. I don't know, like, just from the way that it was put together, it seemed like she got there sooner than she was supposed to. So Jason had a little thing going on with somebody else, and like I said, Lesley come in, she see some, you know, some small shoes next to the door, so she thinking It can't be too much, man. It must be the neighbors. But then she can hear Jason telling the girl hide in the closet, like he cheating on her. And then aside from that, she was coming to tell him, like, about the baby and the situation and stuff. So instead of her just talking to him in a calm manner, she just kind of blurted out like, hey, you gonna do this to your pregnant girl, or like, whatever like that. So now they got a whole nother situation going on. What?
Us. And also, I don't want to talk loads. One more line before I dash like Morse code. Open the wardrobe. Jason's on the edge. I just want to see if she was prettier than me, slimmer than me, maybe your baby similar to me. Maybe you wanted someone thicker than me, fitter than me, to satisfy you quicker than me. I got your baby in my stomach and you did this to me. What did I ever do to you for you to finish with me? I didn't believe my girls, but they were thinking of me. And give it to me, the wardrobe, give me the key. I was pulling at the door, but Jason's bigger than me. Literally, I remember viscerally, Jason pulling from behind me, now he's gripping on me. White flashes, eye gashes when he's hitting me, see. I just wanted to disappear, I wasn't living for me. Physically, I shut the fucking doors quick as can be. He's outside asking why I made him do what he did, using a kick to open up the room that I'm in. I'm feeling afraid, barricaded with a chair and a handle. I'm hearing sirens, I just wanna run away, but I can't. Jason's gone by the time police are coming. They saw that there ain't no one else in the house and feds are running through the door shouting. We had reports of an argument with a woman. There's blood all over the floor and it's splattered onto the wall. Lesley's on the bed and she's trying to speak to the feds. She's deep in the stress and there's meters above her head. If anything, she couldn't even say anything, but she's got this really sharp pain where her belly is, so they call the ambulance. Lesley didn't plan for this. Police in the room trying to find a missing piece of the puzzle until they stumble on something that's kind of random. It's a phone in a wardrobe.
Whoa. So Jason done flashed out now. Like Lesley done pressed Jason. And Jason he done flashed out. Seemed like he beat her up pretty bad. She talked about the white flashes and stuff. So I'm guessing he was hitting her in the face, hitting her in the eyes and stuff. But and then it seemed like maybe he kicked her in the stomach. And she told him that she was pregnant or whatever, but he either hit her or kicked her in the stomach, and now she bleeding. And the police, they got a call. We got arguing and stuff like that. So they bust in, running, checking the house and stuff. But Jason and the girl that he was with, they gone now. They ain't nowhere to be found. It's just Lesley. They're bleeding. But I'm wondering, is she having a miscarriage now that Jason done hit her though?
Lesley didn't plan for this. Police in the room trying to find a missing piece of the puzzle until they stumble on something that's kind of random. It's a phone in a wardrobe.
That's what I wanted to say. They done looked in the closet where the girl was at, and she done left her phone now. Or that could be Jason's phone. Either one, or we'll see.
Stumble on something that's kind of random. It's a phone in a wardrobe. They had 5 missed phone calls from Jason and also a couple other numbers, so they're thinking that it's no help. Until they play the voicemail, like, yo, Hannah, it's Les, can you call me back? I want to talk about the baby, you, me, Jason, all of that.
No way.
I've been feeling like I need to get my aura back.
No.
I used to be so fucking confident, but these days, I swear that I don't know myself. No. I don't know myself no more.
Y'all, please tell me this is not her best. Man, when I tell y'all, I'm getting goosebumps. Like, it ain't no way this her best friend that Jason's sleeping with. Cause they played the voicemail, and it was Lesley's voice on the phone, and it had to be from what she called Hannah. Boy, this crazy, y'all. This crazy.
I don't know myself no more. She felt sick to her stomach, she started panicking, mind rattling, trying to understand what Hannah did, battling the shame, cause the situation embarrassing. She's trying to fathom it, betrayed by her own garrison. Meanwhile, she's on the deck trying to manage this, piercing pain in her stomach, she couldn't handle it. And now she's waiting for an ambulance. Look, And I know she's strong, but when I heard about what happened, I was overshocked. Her nose was gone, her jawline shattered and rot. They said her baby was the reason she was holding on. She's dozing off, doctors getting no response. Her heart rate slowing down and they don't know what's wrong. Picked her up, got her out the home and onto the stretcher for good measure, but she's fading out. She took damage to the brain and now she's in a coma as we speak, but I ain't sure if she can make it out. You see, this time that I'm taking out to tell you the story is more than a song or track. It's a message to a woman with a toxic man. I'm begging you to get support if you're lost or trapped. I understand that I can never understand, and I ain't saying that it's easy, but it must be right. Some of your sisters, aunties, mums and wives are fucked inside and they won't ever touch on why. I'm touched cause I've seen women that I loved or liked cry a little red tear through a bloodshot eye. This shit's awful. No matter what culture, it ain't normal. Men try and twist it and make it seem like it's your fault. In that train full of people that you're taking, how many Leslies are running from their Jasons?
Oh my gosh.
Angel without wings, like the day without the night, to bring her peace. A song without a voice, a spark without a flame, a child without a name. Oh, it's just wrong. Like an ocean without a shore, a soldier without a war. How can we do this anymore? A song without a voice, a spark without a flame, a child without a name. Oh, it's just wrong.
Man. Y'all, when I tell y'all, this is probably one of the best, and I use this word lightly, but one of the best songs I ever heard. Not because of what happened, but just the storytelling and like the deep meaning behind it. And like I told y'all, like with me growing up, you know, as a kid, and you know, like growing up in a, you know, abusive environment and stuff, I could just remember my mom saying, like, you know, it's gonna get better. Like and like I seen how he was detailing some of the stuff in the song too, cause it's like you in this abusive relationship, but you don't want to tell nobody. You don't know how to tell nobody. You want to get out, but you're afraid that especially when it's a financial situation, you're afraid that things gonna go lacking. So it's one of those things where you sacrifice, you know, for the finances and stuff, but you deal with the abusive side of it and stuff. And the man, and which it could be a woman sometimes too, but just speaking from the perspective of a man, you know, abusing a female, they always like, you know, you the reason why I'm doing this to you, like, and they always making the female feel like it's their fault. And it's a crazy turn of events and stuff that go on and everything. But I appreciate y'all for, you know, telling me to make sure that I get, like, some of y'all were like, you know, get Lesley up. You gotta do Lesley. Best storytelling, greatest storytelling. Dave, you know, Lesley, y'all kept telling me to get this one up on the channel, and I'm glad that this was the one that I decided to choose, you know, to get up on the channel next. But I really appreciate y'all, you know, for telling me about this song. And, you know, like you said in the end, like, there's more so of a message to the ones that's in those abusive relationships. Like, really seek help and don't think that no one wants to help, because you definitely have help, and like, people want to help get you out of that situation. But I'm not gonna speak, you know, too much more, cause I'm sure the video done been long enough. But y'all keep giving me more Dave suggestions and stuff. I'll definitely make sure I get them up on the channel. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. Y'all make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Stay positive and stay smiling. And without further ado, this is your boy Retro Quin. I'm out.